My name is Allie, and this is my public school experience.
Southern Door is very fortunate to have the school forest and pond right in the backyard of the school district. Teachers can decide on a whim when to come out with their students, and it's always a beneficial experience, whether it's literacy or math activities, science. It's all connected, and the students are realizing that their world is connected to nature and how they can make a difference.
At the pond today, we were catching animals. You can put them in the thing, and you can dump, and you can explore them. You can take a magnifying glass and look very closely.
Ollie loves to be in the school forest and exploring the pond. She has a sense of curiosity that she likes to share with other students. She is anxious to see what other students find, and she shares her sightings as well. And then she takes those experiences and expands them in the classroom. She likes to write and read more about those animals.
We found dragonflies, and we found frogs, and we found salamanders, and we found newts. It's fun to explore animals.
There is no sweeter sound than the excitement of children learning. And we experience that not only at the pond, a walk through the forest, going to the sugar shack in spring and having the kids see us make maple syrup from sap collected right here.
Kids from 4K through high school utilize the forest. They come out depending on the classroom, different opportunities that the classroom teacher sees as it fits into the curriculum, or maybe it's phy-ed. They do activities as well.
Yeah, that's a water beetle. Okay, it's your water beetle.
Oftentimes parents will accompany classes out here and be part of what you just saw. That's even more thrilling. The other thing we've done is we've partnered older classes with the younger classes, so you've got kids teaching kids. It's amazing. Amazing.
My name is Reed Charles, and this is my public school experience.
Formula High School is a pretty exciting program that we started at Southern Door about 5 years ago. We did some background work, and when I looked into what Formula High School was all about, we cover every area that's needed to build a car. We do welding, we do machining, we do CAD work, we do cutting, we do motors, and being able to build a car, drive a car, compete with a car. There's all these elements that Formula High School can do for the student and give them an experience that they wouldn't normally get in a high school setting.
This is my second year. I jumped in about halfway through my junior year. I knew nothing about lots of this stuff, engines. I knew nothing at all. No welding skills, anything. I just decided to jump in because I needed a direction for the future. Through the program, I was able to get a job because I got my name out there. People knew who I was. They knew I was a hard worker, and I was in this program. I had background skills that Southern Door provides, and they recognize that most of the local companies do, and they actually go out and search for Southern Door students, and that's how I was found.
Reed started as a junior with the program at Formula High School, and this year we're asking him to actually lead up the program for all the other students. He got to drive the car last year. He chipped in and helped. This is done after school, before school, all over the place, and kids that show up get to, the more they show up, the more they get to race.
It's an amazing feeling to get into that car and hit the track. I can't describe it. It's just, you can smell the gas, and there's just cars all around, and every school is competing, and then they time you, and not only is the schools competing, but we're competing like the Southern Door team between individuals on our times. Just a great time.
I had no idea what this would encompass when I started it. I didn't think, all I wanted to do was make a car and have the kids have fun, and I got much more out of it. I think the kids get more out of it than they realized when they went in, and that's a really cool thing to see the kids, the accomplishment. And when you get the picture next to your car, when the kids go down to the program and they see all the other cars, and say, "Hey, we built a car, and ours is not only does it look good, it ran good too."
This class was the perfect fit for me because I was lost on what I wanted to do for the future, and this gave me an idea.
My name is Marissa, and this is my Clubless School experience.
Our schoolyard garden is like an outdoor classroom that provides us a lot of different opportunities to teach kids all sorts of lessons, from cooperation and planting together to the science behind growing food and where their food comes from.
Some things that I was do in the garden is I help pick and then I plant some things.
In addition to learning all of the science aspects of planting a seed, they transfer that knowledge to their writing and reading. They read books about gardening and seed growth and plant growth, and then they also write about what they're noticing in the garden and what they're hoping will happen to the seed that they've planted.
They also know, most of them now, that there is going to be tastings at the end of the garden production, and then all their hard work is going to be right out there for them to taste and enjoy.
Over 500 elementary students get to try all sorts of vegetables in all different ways, fresh, dried, cooked in different ways, and it's just a really neat exposure to that.
Some things I ate at our garden are carrots and tomatoes.
We're trying to expand their palates, get them to try new things, incorporate more vegetables, locally grown vegetables, into their diet and their experience. And another aspect to it is anything that's extra in our garden, and particularly in the summer months that we don't need for the tastings, we provide to our local food pantry.
It's fun to work in the garden because it's exercise your body a little bit. And it's fun to see a seed to a plant because it's just a little fun.